Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you my foam room. So you will get a general idea that what equipments are there in this foam room, and in case of emergency, how we handle these equipments to fight the fire or any emergency if there is a fire in engine room or fire in deck, because this is a oil tanker. So fire means like it's a worst case and we have to handle them. Just extinguish the fire as quickly as possible. So uh, in case of fire, we have to take the action very fastly and there should not be any delay. Whatever equipment you want in case of fire, either it's your foam or it's your any pump or any alarm or everything. So everything is connected in this foam room. So you see what things are there, and if you have any comment or if you want to know particular about anything, just comment on this. I'll reply for it. If possible, I can make a video, separate video to explain it. If there is a fire in engine room or if there is a fire on deck, or if there is a flooding which can result in fire, or if you want to abandon the ship using our lifeboat or something. So we have few steps which need to be followed and few machinery which need to be started or stopped, or we have to raise the alarm so that other crew member which are in rest or those who are not aware of it, they come to know, and accordingly they take action. So uh, everything plays a big role. If you say about tanker, it's like a big atom bomb and we are sitting on it, so you cannot make a joke of it. You have to be serious and you have to take the action as quickly as possible. You have to fight with any emergency which comes. So guys, I will start with this. You can see this is a door from where I have taken the entry. This is the only entry and exit door. In this ship we have a door close proximity switch also, which give indication in CCR so that this door is closed or not. So moving toward this you can see emergency shut off valve for engine room. So this is a pressure switch and a pressure gauge which indicates uh, the air pressure, which indicates the air pressure. In case the air pressure goes down on as per the set value, this pressure switch will give alarm in engine room. And this is a pressure gauge. There is a list of all the valves which can be a generator, purifier, and everything. The different locations are listed over here. So in case of emergency, you want to activate it, you have to activate this lever. You have to turn this lever anti-clockwise. I hope like this. Right now, in normal condition, it will be showing like this. But in case of emergency, you have to turn this lever to right side. So you can see this. This is the normal condition. Okay, and this is the emergency. Every time you have to maintain a 7 bar of pressure, and this door will be always locked. You can see the key. And do not open this door. Only in case of emergency you have to open this door. If you're not able to find the key or not able to open the cabinet, you can use this hammer, wooden hammer, and break this glass, and you can operate this emergency closing device. So this cabinet is for all quick closing operation of engine room. This side moving, you will see international shore connection. Okay, this is fire main line pressure indication. So this is a pressure transmitter for main fire line. It will show you the reading of main fire line on bridge or engine room. Moving toward this is CO2 fire extinguishing system cabinet, release control cabinet for engine room. So for engine room firefighting, we have a CO2 bottle. Near about 158 bottles are there, which is there in the CO2 room. These are the pilot cylinders. As soon as you open this cabinet with the key, you can hear this. You can see this pressure switches. Right now, these are pressed. Once this door is open, you will get a CO2 alarm. You will get a CO2 alarm and all the engine room fans, and including other fans like purifier room, hydro power pack room fans, incinerator blowers, IG fan, or your boiler fan, all will get tripped, and this will give alarm. So to operate this, open the door, alarm will be activated when fan will be stopped. Ensure all personnel have vacated the space, protected space. Make sure before operating this, make sure the engine room is fully clear, no one is there. Close all vent doors and hatches. Open one cylinder valve. Open valve number 1 and 2. Now system is in operation. One is pilot cylinder and is for puncturing the main valve. This is the key box always present here to open this. These are the instructions. Oh, you can see 158 bottles are there. Okay. And these are the instructions. Even in case of engine room fire and the paint fire, how to operate it. So I hope you have got the little idea. On top, you have main isolation valve, which is going to the all foam monitor on deck. This is the Framo junction box. All the connections for this is going in this box, and from there, this distributed to CCR. These valves is basically for the Framo system. All these lines are going on deck to operate our Framo pumps. So these valves operate the flow of hydraulic oil to your cargo pumps, individual cargo pumps. So they plays a very important role. You can see numerous pipes which are running for each tank. You can see 2 port, 3 port, 4 port, water blast tank. So for individual tanks you have valves, and for all these we have a pipeline which is going on deck and operating your Framo pumps in the tank. This is the starter for ODME pump, which is over here. ODME motor. This is all content monitor for ODME. These are the solenoid valve to operate it, and the air pressure which always be present. This side you will find walkie-talkie, which is used in case of firefighting only. The firefighter which is going to fight with the fire, they have to take the walkie-talkie. We don't use this walkie-talkie for other purpose, only for firefighting. You can see here. So they are always charged and standby to be used in case of emergency, and they have to use the channel 1. Oh, sorry, I missed this. This side you can see 3 boxes are there. So basically 3 firemen complete suits are there in these 3 boxes. So I'll show you from inside. You can see CO2 bottle, cartridge, lights, fireman suits, boots. So SCB, how to wear SCB, everyone should know, so that they can fight with the fire in case of emergency. It is not the duty of the assigned person, it is also a duty of other person also, because if he is not present or if he is missing, you have to fight with fire. So all these 3 are having individual 3 sets of fireman suits. This side you see a big box having spare CO2 bottles and this foam bottles. These are the dry powders. This blue color are dry powder. This is also dry powder. This black one is CO2 bottles. Okay, this you can see dry powder fire extinguisher. The black colored one is CO2. You can see over here this black marking with this CO2, 6.8 kg. So these are the spares. In case of fire, you can use these bottles. These are the spare cartridges and the liquids. This third officer will take care of it, and he will make, in case any of the bottle is used, he'll make them ready using those spares. This side you can see a big tank, red color marking. A red color marking is basically used only for the emergency. In case of emergency, you have to use all these red boxes. They are going to help you. So this big one is low expansion foam for deck firefighting. So I'll show you. So you can see the tank, 3 meter cube. All these are MSDS and everything, calculation sheet. This side you will see a starter which is having all the time power. You can press the green button and start it. Okay, start and stop button. Okay, regarding this foam tank, how to operate and how to use this, guys, this is the line which is connected with that yellow wall. This line is going on a deck and connected with the foam monitor. So you can see this is connected with this red wall. Okay, this red wall will always be open. This red wall is number 1, which is listed over here. Number 2, number 3. So very clearly the markings are done so that any layman can also come and operate this. So this red color is connected with this wall also, and this valve is coming from engine room. If you want to operate your fire GS pump, you can operate it so that your fire line will always be pressurized, or your fire line will be always be pressurized. Or if you're going to use your emergency fire pump, which is there in the forward. Guys, on my ship, fire GS pumps are there in engine room, and emergency fire pump is there in the forward. So both are connected with this fire line. So in case of emergency, either you can use your fire GS pump or emergency fire pump, any of the pumps, to pressurize this line and to use your foam monitor. So this is a valve for venturi effect. This valve will always be open. As soon as you start your fire GS pump or emergency fire pump, this line will be pressurized. So you have to do that. You have to open this number 2 valve, okay, which is connected with the foam tank. So this is coming here, is coming, and this is the pump suction side. Okay, once the pump your pump start, number 2 valve you are going to open it, and then the number 3 valve. So from there it will take the suction, and through this it will go to this pipeline. So you can see, if you want to do the recirculation, you have to open this valve. So that you have to open this valve so that you can recirculate and test your pump in case of routine testing. So this part help you to create the venturi effect so that the foaming will be present, and the foam which is there inside the tank will get mixed with the fire line, and you can fight with the fire using your foam monitor. We also have a main isolating valve over here. So I hope you have got some idea. This is a motor, this is pump, these are the pressure gauges, these are the propulsion inlet and outlet. You can see they are connected over here for suction and discharge. So these are the 2 pressure gauge for this proportional inlet and outlet, and this for pump suction and discharge, which is over here. This side you can see the mesh of like hydraulic line which is going on the deck. This is used for operating your valves or actuators which are present on the deck. So all these lines are coming from this. Okay, you can see the bunch of lines. All these lines are going to this cabinet. This cabinet also plays a very important role. You can see all this color and see. This is solenoid wall cabinet for wall remote control system. So guys, if I talk about this cabinet, this is basically for wall remote control system. Wall remote control system is a dedicated unit to operate all the walls which are present on deck. So it can be a cargo line wall, or it can be a firefighting wall, or it can be a slope tank wall, or ballast pump wall. It can be any wall which are present on deck, because this is a tanker. We cannot have any electrical wall or electrical connections on deck. So either we have to use any pneumatic system or hydraulic system. So these are the hydraulic operated walls. So basically, down in engine room there is a unit with pump and motor which develop a pressure of 110 to 120 bar, and that is always present in these lines. So to operate any wall on deck which is present on deck, suppose a ballast wall you want to operate, once you press the open button of ballast wall, electrical signals comes. You can see all these electrical cables are connected in this cabinet. From CCR, you give electrical command. You press the switch, and command comes here, and we receive the command here. And the using the electrical coils, they operate the wall, and the flow of hydraulic oil starts and operate that wall. You can open or close. This side you see a transmitter box for remote sounding system. This gives the sounding of all the tanks. You can see very clearly all ballast tank soundings and aft peak tank, or your HFO tank, or your draft of aft, mid, or forward. All these comes from this cabinet. So P to I converter is there. Based on the pressure which act on that pressure switch, P and I converter sends it and converts that signal to electrical signal and give the reading on our 420 milliamp gauges. So to blow the line, sometime you receive dust or something from in the line, you have to blow this wall. See, these are the blowing walls. Regularly you have to blow. Compressed air will go and clear all the line. If there is any mud or any dust is present in the line, it will get cleared. This side you will see hypermist local firefighting. This is only for the main machinery which are present in the engine room to fight the fire. Okay, so this is basically for engine room, and that too for the some dedicated machinery. Mainly you will find main engine, auxiliary engines, purifier room, purifiers, auxiliary boiler, composite boiler, incinerator, and IG. So totally you can see 7 items are there. So in case of incinerator fire, if there is a fire on incinerator, your smoke flame sensors both will activate at the same time, and this gives signals to this cabinet. And your hypermist system for incinerator top will only get activated, and it will give a mist of water to fight the fire. So this is an automatic system. So if there is a fire on main engine top, main engine fire, only your sprinklers present on main engine top will only get activated. You can operate it manually, which the manual switch you have locally also, or you can come and break this glass and push the green button. This system is always in auto mode. Below you will find this local firefighting. This hypermist system, we have separate unit of detectors and smoke sensors and flame sensors which are present in engine room. This unit is for local firefighting, or basically your hypermist, and these are the locations which are present. I have shown you. Any of these sensor get activates, this will give alarm, and your hypermist for that particular location or your sprinkler system will get activated, and water mist will come and fight with the fire. This is the fire panel repeater. This fire panel is basically present on each and every location of the ship. So main panel is on the bridge, and this is your repeater panel. This is the emergency stop box. You can start your bilge pump 1 and 2 and emergency fire pump. These are the emergency stop switches. In case you want to stop your engine room fans, pumps, or fan in accommodation, you can, using all these 4 switches, you can stop your pumps or fans. This is an intrinsically safe panel for your IG panel. Below you will find this wall to operate your fire dampers and your engine room blower dampers. So always the air pressure will be there, and with the help of this you can control all your damper in case of fire. You can close them also. This is 440 switch connections. If you want to give you 440 connection, you can use this and give it. This is for 220. This is general alarm. You can make it automatic or you can blow it manually. This is manual call point. You can break the glass and activate the fire alarm. These are the light switches. This is sound power telephone. Only you can call this particular location using this selector switch and turning this to clockwise. IMO symbols you will find. Here you will also find a PA speaker on top of this hypermist panel. Okay. These are the AC ducts for cooling this area. You have a smoke sensor also. If there is a fire in this foam room also, we should have a medium to inform us so that we can fight with this, because this is the very important part. This side also you will find a PA speaker. So if there is a fire on deck, you have your low expansion tank over here. You have your fire pump switches to start your fire pump and use your foam tanks. You also have an international store connection, and you have a fireman suite also present over here. In case of engine room fire, you have a hypermist system for local firefighting for only these 7 machineries. And if you want to release the CO2, so you have emergency quick closing device. Using this cabinet, you can shut the fuel line, and using this damper switch, you can close all the blowers and your funnel flaps. And using that cabinet, CO2 operating cabinet, using that cabinet, you can release the CO2 in engine room. So you can see if there is a fire in engine room or on deck, you have all your control on the machinery which you require in case of fire. You have manual call point, you have general alarms, you have local firefighting system. You will not find this is more useful for if you say about firefighting, but you will find this system generally which is common in all the ship, and this level gauging also. So these 2 green color, okay, I must say they don't have any relation with firefighting, or they're not going to help you in case of firefighting, but these are generally present in this foam room only to occupy some spaces, because anyway we have to fix all this somewhere. So on top you will find CCR, below is foam room. I hope foam room का थोड़ा idea लगा होगा. Generally you will find all these items which is common in all ships. You will find few machinery more which are there as per new regulations. Few machineries are coming and more automation is going on, so they have given more control from the foam room. So this is the old ship, 17-year-old, so you can see the condition of a 17-year-old ship also, well maintained. and system of working normal. So we'll see you in the next video. Till then, enjoy. Bye bye.